Hello everyone, my name is Russell Wright. I'm the co-inventor of the Domain Web Studio 4.0 project management application, an online wealth building machine for a new internet era. Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, an enterprise-level software engineer who was a lead programmer for the US military for many years asked herself, how can I build the ultimate online wealth building enterprise software? She also asked herself, if I was to program a fully systematized, evergreen, outsourceable, content-creating, wealth-building software that could predict the future profit of any keyword while amplifying the effects of any natural SEO efforts by 3,000 times, while including other traffic channels that don't care if Google disappears tomorrow morning, what would such an online empire-building software look like? It would also have to predict the business success of your niche or market. It would have to tell the difference between a buyer's keyword and a research keyword. It would have to import keywords from any qualified keyword tool in the market. It would have to become a centralized outsourcing system for a team of any size. It would have to be a project management system for website building projects of any size. It would have to be a project management system for online marketing projects of any size. It would have to organize and manage writers or your own writing staff. It would have to organize and schedule content tasks in a worry-free check-it-off-your-list system. It would have to organize and manage specific marketing tasks like Fiverr.com gigs. It would have to integrate keyword link diversity to become completely Panda, Penguin, and Google update proof. It would have to quickly build an evergreen SEO weaponized website based on keyword predictions extracted. It would have to predict the cost of a website backlink associated with the project or keyword. It would have to increase the number of keywords a website was ranked for by thousands. It would have to help you control the quality and response of any worker on your team and give them a quality score for future hiring. It would have to manage the content drip over time. It would have to provide ridiculously powerful reports that convert clients on the spot. It would have to crush any niche and penetrate as deep and wide into the market as you dare to go. It would have to effectively plan and execute an entire online business promotional plan, including backlinks and social syndication, in less than 60 minutes. It would have to create vertical market research, keyword research, link building, and promotional plans that are controlled and kept on schedule based on budget. Wow. It would have to be offered at an affordable price so that almost anyone could afford to use it and build an online wealth system, as well as serve clients. It would have to work seamlessly with WordPress, but also work well with HTML and other platforms. We can stop there, you get the idea. Sue and Matt asked thousands more questions before Domain Web Studio version 4.0 was ever born. Who are we, and why should you believe us? We are the Network Empire team. Sue Bell is the overall software architect. Matt DeCruz is the Domain Web Studio creator. There's me, Russell Wright, the neuromarketing consultant, and Kelly Reynolds, Kraken software developer. Sue Bell actually was a longtime programmer for the US military. She is the software architect behind ThemeZoom, the first consumer-grade, natural language processing, language-based vertical market keyword research tool ever created. In order to build this tool, she took time to back-engineer the essence of Google's algorithm. In this process, she fundamentally distilled the evergreen practices that Google updates will not penalize. 3,000% increase in traffic? Well, if you're going to still engage in SEO post-Panda, post-Penguin, why not use the SEO practices that have been revealed in our tests to give you up to 3,000% increase in natural traffic, even during these updates? Why we know what we know? Here is only one website stat of a client out of many clients who had an increase of 3,000% unique visitors during the middle of the Penguin update. You can see in this simple Google Analytics file that there was a 75 unique visitors per day up to 2,500 in the middle of the Penguin update. What did we do? Well, we properly incorporated a method of website design called website silo architecture. This is the same website design system that Domain Web Studio uses to build out your website or WordPress blog every single time. Sue Bell was already a master of SEO website silo design, so once the silo research and website silo architecture feature was added, this module was completed to Domain Web Studio, she could focus on programming a solution to her personal silent pain, which was the difficulty in managing ongoing promotion, syndication, online marketing campaigns, full-service marketing campaigns for any number of projects, any number of clients, big or small, mostly hands-free, that is outsourced, at the same time. Sue tried to use a bunch of different tools and softwares, and some of these you're probably familiar with, like Excel spreadsheets, SE Habitat, Google Docs, Swido, Basecamp. Many of you have tried many of these and tried to glue them all together. Well, enter Domain Web Studio. The SEO website creating, profit predicting, asset building, keyword integrating, team outsourcing, content organizing, mass marketing business in a box. From the ultimate SEO website to the ultimate online promotional plan in mere hours with 6 simple tabs. What the heck is Domain Web Studio? Well, round robin here. Keyword decision intelligently made using your business rules. Then your team creates the content. You can track and organize that team. Website development takes 10 minutes or less once the research and creation is done using a website silo architecture with our XML output, or you can use our WordPress plugin called Website Silo Builder. This is all part of the SEO 3000% increase that uses website silo architecture and other integrated methods that still works post-Panda, post-Penguin. Number 4 is the team management, tracking, and communication, where you can control your entire team and judge their quality and their performance. Then you move on to the actual promotional planning, activities, and integration, includes social media, SEO link building, brand building, and direct marketing. Then we move on to our proprietary syndication called One Feed to rule them all, where we show you how to use RSS feeds and other methods to syndicate and repurpose content. Soon we'll have actionable reporting. In fact, by the time you watch this video, this may already be in the Domain Web Studio application, which includes link backs and the tracking of links as they're syndicated throughout your entire empire. Here's the Empire Overview screen. On this screen, you manage any number of projects or empires. Here's the Business Decisions screen. Create your budget for a campaign for your client on a single empire. Here's the Keyword Decision screen. Collect the most profitable keywords and keyword clusters in the market. This has so many features that'll blow your mind that you won't believe it. You can tell the difference between an educational and money keyword. You can also determine exactly what keywords will be profitable, and you can wow clients with reports that we provide like no other keyword research tool in the world will provide. Here's the Silo Framework screen. Create your own silo blueprint to rank higher for fewer inbound links. See the total ROI value of your blueprint at a glance, which blows clients' minds if you have clients. See how much it's going to cost you to build and promote your website. See how much of your predetermined budget is left to spend on the website. Here's the Team Manager screen. This allows you to control and manage your team, as well as determine how they're performing and fire the ones that you don't like, as well as give incentives. Here's the Content Writer screen. Content Writer screen is really cool because this allows you to pick the type of writers that you want for the type of writing based on the overall promotion and syndication screen that's coming up. Here's the Expert Website Blueprint screen, which you can use at XML, or you can use the Website Silo Builder blog plugin to export the choices you've made in your earlier modules. Here's the Create and Manage Promotional Plan screen. This is probably the most advanced module and is worth the price of the Domain Web Studio recurring payment alone. We have all of the third-party applications, from everything in content curation, repurpose, SEO, backlinking, social media, all the ones that have worked for us that we've used for high dollar 5 and 6 figure clients. This alone is helpful because many people don't know the best platforms. We have vetted many of the platforms for you for both page rank as well as traffic, so that you can start to participate in a traffic system that works for the new web. Who loves us? Terry Lamb. I hesitate to say much about Domain Web Studio. I don't want my competition to get a hold of this stuff. That scares me. Brendan Bunting. After years of struggling around with unstructured sites, I found you guys. The system you developed are exactly what I was looking for. Sue has been amazing, and through her work, I have finally understood how to build my online business. Brendan is now a certified Domain Web Studio consultant. Jeff Forrester. For psychological reasons that I can't support, the Network Empire team has grossly underpriced their entire set of offerings. Michael K. The best part of DWS for me is the fact that ranking a website becomes a systematized process with very little guessing involved. Nate H. I scoured the web for so-called free SEO project management tools, but nothing compares to DWS, and the free ones actually end up costing you money. Brian McFarland, certified Domain Web Studio consultant. After the DWS certification event, I went home to close a 5-figure online marketing contract, the largest in my career. Domain Web Studio enabled me to present data to my client in a way that rendered prior meetings with other SEO firms obsolete. Dr. Betty Meshbesher. If people knew what Domain Web Studio really was, they would want it. Marvin Webster. Sue, you are blowing me away. I wish I was 10 years younger because we can really start building a sustained business now. Using Domain Web Studio for the first time in my career, which began in 1996. This is amazing. Wilhelm, certified Domain Web Studio consultant. Dear Sue, I have just closed a 6-figure contract in a different market. That's right, 6 figures. It's really hard to express in words what you and Russell have meant to me in this short time. I came to the certification event for the how, but I also got the why. My 8 days with you was much more than just training. It was receiving instruction, guidance, and mentoring from 2 industry giants with nothing held back. Thank you. No, thank you, Wilhelm. How to join now. To get the web-based Domain Web Studio application, hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this page. If you found this video on one of our video networks, please visit www.networkempire.com and then hit subscribe. Or you can join our weekly webinar. You can also watch our instructional videos at www.networkempire.com. Some of these videos are up to 20 or 30 minutes, giving you in-depth look at each one of the screens that I've quickly gone through on this video. From the entire Network Empire software team, I want to thank you. We look forward to seeing you on the inside. So do you feel that this is going to give you more control over your business? The C, I call it the C word, control. It's not a bad word.
No, it's not a bad word at all. It's, maximum control. Maximum control. Yeah, we keep asking this, and I was saying this when we were off camera, but if people really knew what this was, they would want this.
Yeah.
They would want this.